Let's get something clear from the very beginning. This video is not about hating women. It's not about blaming women, and it's definitely not about saying men are perfect. This video is about responsibility. As a man, one of the most important emotional and financial decisions you will ever make in your life is who you choose to give your time, energy, and commitment to. Most men treat dating like a hobby. Winners treat it like a strategic alliance. The wrong relationship doesn't just break your heart, it can break your focus, your confidence, your finances, and your future. Many men don't fail in life because they lack talent or intelligence. They fail because they attach themselves to the wrong person and slowly lose direction. So if you're a young man trying to build something meaningful, your career, your purpose, your character, this video is meant to help you protect your peace and your progress. This isn't about perfection, it's about patterns, and patterns matter. You don't need a perfect woman, but you do need alignment. The right woman adds peace, stability, and support to your life. The wrong woman adds stress, confusion, and constant friction. Let's talk about the 12 types of women that consistently derail young men so you can recognize the signs early and make better choices. 1. The disrespectful woman. Disrespect is not love, and it is never something you should tolerate. If a woman constantly mocks your goals, talks down to you, embarrasses you in public, or uses insults during arguments, that is not passion or honesty, it's a lack of respect. Over time, disrespect erodes your confidence and turns attraction into resentment. You start doubting yourself, not because you're weak, but because you're constantly being undermined. A relationship without respect cannot last, because respect is the foundation of trust, attraction, and emotional safety. 2. The drama queen. Some people are so used to chaos that peace feels uncomfortable to them. If she constantly creates arguments, turns small issues into big crises, or always has conflict with someone in her life, that's a pattern, not bad luck. Drama keeps your nervous system on edge. It drains your mental energy and pulls your attention away from your goals. Over time, you start confusing emotional intensity with love. A stable man needs peace, not constant emotional turbulence. 3. The woman with no direction. This isn't about money. It's about drive and responsibility. If she has no goals, no desire to grow, and expects you to carry all the ambition in the relationship, that imbalance will eventually turn into resentment. When one person is building and the other is drifting, friction is inevitable. You cannot build a future with someone who refuses to think ahead or take responsibility for their own life. Alignment matters more than attraction. 4. The competitor. A relationship is supposed to be a partnership, not a power struggle. If she turns your success into a competition, undermines your wins, or feels threatened by your growth, the relationship becomes adversarial instead of supportive. The right partner celebrates your progress. She doesn't try to outdo or diminish it. 5. The woman who drains your energy, the energy vampire. Some relationships don't collapse loudly, they quietly exhaust you. If you consistently feel tired, unfocused, or emotionally depleted after spending time with her, that's a serious warning sign. Instead of motivating you to be better, the relationship slowly pulls you away from your routines, discipline, and goals. A healthy relationship should add energy to your life, not steal it. 6. The controller. Control often disguises itself as care. If she monitors your phone, isolates you from friends or family, uses guilt to manipulate your decisions, or punishes your independence, that is not love. It's insecurity expressed as control. Love should expand your world, not shrink it. A relationship that cages you will eventually destroy your sense of self. 7. The self-destructive. No self-respect. How someone treats themselves eventually becomes how they treat you. If she has no boundaries, constantly seeks validation, or engages in self-destructive habits, you cannot save her by loving her harder. A woman who doesn't respect her own time, body, or growth will struggle to respect yours. You can support someone, but you cannot fix someone who refuses to value themselves. 8. The party-obsessed woman. If her life revolves around nightlife, constant partying, and short-term pleasure, there is a serious lifestyle mismatch. A man trying to build discipline, stability, and a future cannot stay aligned with someone living for the next weekend. Chaos is contagious. Over time, her habits will pull you out of structure and into distraction. Long-term success requires long-term thinking. 9. The manipulator. Manipulation doesn't always look aggressive. Sometimes it looks subtle. If she uses guilt, emotional pressure, or silent treatment to control outcomes, you slowly lose your ability to be honest and authentic in the relationship. Manipulation destroys trust and replaces it with fear-based compliance. Healthy relationships are built on clear communication, not emotional tactics. 10. The high-maintenance or entitled woman. If she expects a lifestyle she didn't help build and views your effort as something she's automatically owed, that's entitlement, not partnership. When a woman values your money more than your effort, the relationship becomes transactional. The right woman wants to build with you, not just show up once the rewards are visible. 11. The attention seeker, validation addict. If her self-worth depends on likes, constant male attention, or public validation, no amount of commitment from you will ever feel like enough. A woman who needs approval from the crowd will never be satisfied with the respect of one man. You cannot build a private, peaceful life with someone who lives for public attention. 12. The professional victim. If nothing is ever her fault, if all her exes were toxic, the world is always against her, and responsibility is never taken, pay attention. Victimhood removes accountability. Over time, you will become the villain in her story. A man on a mission needs a partner, not a project. This video isn't about labeling women. It's about raising your standards as a man. Your choice of partner affects your focus, your discipline, your confidence, and your future family. If you want a better relationship, start by becoming a better man and then choose someone who aligns with that direction. Stop asking, why do I keep attracting the wrong women? Start asking, why am I choosing them? Protect your peace, protect your purpose, and never settle for a relationship that makes your mission harder. The right woman will walk beside you, not stand in your way. If this video helped you think differently, like it and subscribe to the channel. Build your standards before you build a relationship. Share this with a brother who needs to hear this. Decide now, get to work.